What's up YouTube? This is BlueShort001 and today I want to show you guys what I managed to pick up from the sneak peeks and throughout the past week, what I've been able to pick up as far as cards. So we're gonna go from the crappiest cards to some of the best cards. So let's start off with I got 3 XYZ Veils. I managed to get 3 of these, enter 3 times, so it's a decent card for now. Nobody's really using it though. So let's move on to the next card. I managed to pick up two Space-Time Police. These guys are pretty good in a dedicated psychic build. I'm not really familiar with psychics. I don't play psychics. If you guys want them, let me know. Next, I managed to pick up a Quill Pen of Guldos. This card might actually have some potential. The effect is, if you target 2 wind monsters in your graveyard and 1 card on the field, shuffle both of those first 2 targets into your deck and return the other to the hand. That's pretty good if you think about it. This could work pretty well with Reborn Tengu. So I would definitely look into this card. A card that I thought was completely busted for Gladiator Beasts. Infected Male. Let's read off the effect real quick. My camera's probably not going to focus, so I'm just going to read it off. Once per turn, you can target 1 face-up level 4 or lower monster you control. You can attack your opponent directly this turn, send it to the graveyard at the end of the battle phase. This card is amazing. It's a better Ancient Forest. This and Gladiator Beast is probably going to make GBs very competitive again. Next, I managed to pull a Wander Wand. If anybody wants a Wander Wand, I don't play Spellcasters very much. Gravekeepers, I just don't like them very much. I believe Gravekeeper is basically a one-trick pony. They're not really that great. So if anybody wants it, hit me up. Next on the list is Mask Hero Vapor. This guy is pretty good. There's actually a deck built that you can use around the Mask Hero Vapor, where you, of course, it's E-Heroes. You summon Ice Edge. If you don't know what Ice Edge does, it's basically he can attack directly for 800, and every time he attacks directly, the opponent you get to destroy a face-down spell or trap in your opponent's card zone. You use that to get rid of your opponent's back row. And then you fuse into Absolute 0, and then you use Mask Change, destroy all your opponent's monsters with Mask Change and 0, and get out Mask Hero Vapor, which Vapor cannot be destroyed by card effects, and it's a 2400 attacker, which is pretty good. So this is actually a very good card. I don't know why they made it into a super. In the OCG, it's a common. Sure, Konami's weird. Next, I got, speaking about elemental heroes, I got an ultimate elemental hero, Nova Master. Just reading his effect is pretty good, even if you only get to use it once. Basically what the effect is, you have to fusion summon with a elemental hero and 1 fire monster. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you draw 1 card. The effect is pretty good, but what's really good about this card that it's one of the Omni Hero series. If you don't know what Omni Heroes are, they are basically elemental heroes that came out in the manga, and they're basically 1 elemental hero plus 1 attribute, so like the Shining and like Absolute 0. The fact that it's fire, it basically gives you another option in elemental hero decks. So this card is very good. Moving on to one of my favorites, Lost Blue Breaker. This is basically a breaker. It's kind of like a breaker, but the thing about him is that you have to tribute him to actually get his effect to destroy a spell or trap. Now the good thing about him is that you can easily bring him out with a Deep Sea Diva. You bring this out, a Deep Sea Diva, pop one of your opponent's back rows, and then after that you can use Surface to bring him back in synchro, or pop again another one. So Surface, if you guys can get your hands on these, Definitely get these. These cards are only going to get better. Very good effect. Let me read off the effect real quick. Target one level 3 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua type monster in your graveyard. Special summon it in face-up defense position. Very good card. And now for the cream of the crop. I managed to pull a Adrius, Keeper of Armageddon. Very good card. Basically what its effect is, it needs 2 level 5 monsters. We don't really have much of that going on right now. This and Tyrus is the only rank 5 that we have so far, but the effect is pretty busted. Once per turn, you can attach one XYZ material from this card to target one face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it. I love it. It's sort of a Dark Arm Dragon. It has 2600 attack, which can easily get over a Stardust. Very good card. Now, if you guys can get your hands on one of these, I definitely suggest you do. Alright, that's all the cards that I managed to pull. For more information, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And that's it. Peace, YouTube.